Goodbye to a player who'd become, it seemed, almost a permanent part of the Chelsea scene.
Ron Harris ends a 20-year career with Chelsea here at Stamford Bridge today. He's seen them win the Cup, he's seen them win in Europe, he's seen a few managers here as well, and he's had plenty of experience in the First Division with Chelsea. And now Ron, Chopper Harris, hopes a win today will keep this Chelsea side in with a chance of promotion to the First Division. They can only win here and wait to see what others do, of course. But for this game, at least, they have Mickey Droy back as substitute, although he's still not fully recovered from the after effects of chickenpox. Meanwhile, Oldham Athletic come with an unchanged side. They're seeking a double over Chelsea. Names, I must admit, not all that familiar down here, although, of course, the number 5, Kenny Clements, and the number 8, Jed Keegan, both played for Manchester City, and the number 4, Richard Kawinichi, is a Polish international whose first game for Oldham was the 1-0 victory over Chelsea in December. The referee today, it's Dennis Hedges of Oxford. So Chelsea get us away in that all dark strip of blue. Oldham today in tangerine shirts and white shorts. And Chelsea certainly asks for the full backing of a good crowd here today, and they've had that already. Full of enthusiasm. There's Jed Keegan and at least 3 or 4 of the Oldham front men caught offside, and a free kick for Chelsea, whose big problem is that they've won only 1 of their last 6 games, and indeed they've scored only 4 times in those 6 matches. That's really what has put Chelsea in this difficult position as they come to the last game of the season, when for so long it looked as though they might easily get themselves into the First Division after a really dreadful start to the season. It's Heaton on the far side, an 18-year-old, back to Hooligan. And here's Chivers now for Chelsea. Britain's made a dash through the middle, but has got himself into an offside position, a free kick for Oldham. David Holt with it. There towards Jim Steele, but it's Simon Stainrod instead, former Sheffield United player. Top scorer, in fact. Atkinson, another 18-year-old, getting a good cross in there, and Barota left to struggle a little bit there. That was a very good cross indeed from Atkinson, but here's Fillery now for Chelsea, to Ron Harris. Steele again, inside for Keegan. And a chance maybe for Stainrod to get a shot in, and as you can see, a little annoyed with himself for not doing better, so maybe a certain amount of nervousness in the Chelsea side at the moment, and I suppose that's to be expected. Well, finally it does go into touch. It's Chelsea's throw. Walker. Foul by Holt. Walker, free kick. Harris with it. Langley leaving it behind as the ball comes to the number 6, Ronnie Blair. Harris going to the Bumstead. Chivers. Walker is okay. Not offside. Onto the left foot. Oh! Turn round there by McDonald. Himself into a good shooting position there, Clive Walker, and the ground shot pushed round the post by Peter McDonald. So Chelsea's corner. Walker with it. Men have come up from the back. Floated on a difficult breeze here. Jim Steele's come back as well to help out. And an offside there. Although I think it might even be a free kick to Chelsea because, yes, indeed, one of the Oldham boots was very high there. And a free kick for Chelsea. Almost central, something like 23 yards out. And Fillery, Walker, and Britain behind it. There's the Oldham wall. Now, what are they going to come up with? Indirect free kick. Referee with his arm above. And Fillery! And it's in there! A deflection, Chelsea in the lead with 5 minutes gone. Mike Fillery. And that's brought a bit of joy and relief to Stamford Bridge. A little touch off there from that free kick. A hearty thump by Fillery. A deflection there off the Oldham defence. And leaving poor Peter McDonald stranded. Chelsea 1, Oldham 0. And it'll be down to Mike Fillery in spite of that deflection. Chelsea chairman Brian Mears looking and wondering. Hayton has gone past Roth. Played in here for Steele. A little touch by him for Cominici. And there's a ball played on here for Atkinson. And it's stopped this time. And it's going to be in there. No, it's kicked off the line. Well, Mickey Nutten certainly came to the rescue there for Chelsea. It was a lovely ball played by the Pole, Koenichi, and it looked as though there was a chance on there, except that Barota's knee got in the way for Oldham. Cleared it for Chelsea, only as far for, in the end, Nutten to clear it off the line from Steele.
That's a good run there by Walker, and Chivers picked him up well. To nothing, because here's Jed Keegan again. Stainrod being shoved in the back. Good decision by the referee there. Colin Pates, it was just the merest touch, but it was a little push. That's driven by Atkinson to Fillery. A little fall for Tommy Langley. And it's a corner. And the crowd were looking to the referee to see if he would point to the spot. But that didn't even enter his head. Langley plunged to the ground. And the corner already taken. It's with Britain. Played wide again for Fillery. Slightly different angle there, but to no avail. Nutten offside. Free kick to Oldham. Quarter of an hour to half time. Holt and Atkinson. Keegan. Nice skill there. Atkinson played in there for Steele. It's important that Pates gets there. And in the end, Steele, he battled away there well as that cross came in, and it just was a little too high for Pates. Steele couldn't get in that good connection, and it's Peter Barota here. Hooligan. Keegan. Steele cut out by Nutten. Harris. Langley. Walker. Onto the right foot, and no problems there for the keeper. But certainly Walker and Langley getting a good understanding going. There's a fan talking to a linesman on the other side of the field there. Still pursuing that linesman down the line, but the game's going on with Walker onside. I wonder if he was put off by that fan. And Walker's gone all the way through and has got number 2. And the fan who was there with the linesman is now on the field. That wasn't the one. That must have been touch and go whether Walker was offside. The linesman obviously felt that he wasn't. And Walker went on
went round the keeper and put it into the back of the net. Chelsea 2, Oldham 0. Clive Walker gets his 12th of the season. Oldham. Stainward. That's a free kick. His youth coach with a big smile on his face, the former Queen's Park Rangers striker. And things going pretty well for Chelsea at the moment. Of course, it might just be too late. At the moment, it's Stainrod running over the ball. Kawanichi, a tremendous shot, and Barota grabbed that one somewhere under his chin. Well, the pole really let one go there. Barota knew all about it. Now Walker might on the run. Really running his man. Now Blair's got to go to keep with him. He's being covered by Clements as well, though. 3 against 1 there for Walker, but he tried to nick it through there for Langley. Atkinson for Oldham. Holt. Almost dispossessed there by Fillery. Oldham's 2 minutes to half-time. Crowd are cheering everywhere. They must have heard some news on the radio from another game. Because everything is so tight at the top. So good news for Chelsea is either coming by way of Birmingham or by way of Cardiff, where Sunderland are playing. But everybody here is keeping well in touch. And now it's with Atkinson. Stainrod. Well, it makes it all the more important if things are going Chelsea's way elsewhere that they make sure they go their way here as well. Kawanichi for Oldham, though, with Chelsea leading 2-0. A lovely reverse ball played there by Kawanichi for Holt. Turned nicely by Stainrod, but no power there to bother Barota. So the half-time score here. Congratulations on promotion. That may be very optimistic and premature yet, but certainly Chelsea are doing all that they have to do so far, with goals in the first half by Mike Fillery, a deflection from that free kick, and then by the number 10, Clive Walker. And it may be that a linesman was distracted a little bit by a fan who was talking to him or trying to talk to him. There was a touch of offside about it. Maybe there was, maybe there wasn't. What is absolutely sure is Chelsea then go in leading comfortably at half-time. A lot still to come on the big match today. A half-time score here at Stamford Bridge. Chelsea 2, Oldham 0. We'll be back with the second half. Welcome back to Stamford Bridge as Oldham Athletic now with the white shorts attacking the goal to our right, 2 goals down. In fact, Oldham having it's their last game, of course, for Ron Harris here. You can imagine the thoughts that are going through his mind. But it's the best season that Oldham have had since they came back to Division 2 in 1974. Steele. Heaton. And saved there comfortably by the keeper. Atkinson away. Bill Taylor, member of the England training squad, of course, one of Greenwood's men, also involved with Oldham Athletic. And they're bringing off John Bumstead, Chelsea, to bring on Mickey Droy. It's had a good season for Chelsea as the young number 4, though. Jeff Hurst was saying, here's Mickey Droy coming on. Jeff Hurst was saying that when he was out of the side, they didn't really function nearly as well as when he got himself almost fit again to come back. There were a few games when he wasn't fully fit, did Bumstead. But now Fillery. And Droy, in fact, is up amongst the front men. Big smile on his face, 6'4" of him. And that will add a bit of weight to that Chelsea attack, without any doubt. Langley. Walker's after it. Droy's waiting in the middle. Now he wants a good high cross there. It's not quite high enough. It'll come to Droy's left foot. Only half knocked away there by McDonald, and neither Langley nor Fillery could get in there. And Langley's down injured. As that one came in, it was aimed first of all at Mickey Droy's head. But in the end, it deflected to his feet. And McDonald just about saved it, and Oldham got it away before 2 Chelsea men could pounce. His header. Flicked on again nicely there by the number 11 Atkinson, but it's Chelsea taking it up with Britain. Here's Walker. He's got Droy up in support. He's attacking Ronnie Blair, still with Walker. A left foot shot into the side netting. Scorching run again there by Clive Walker. A shot that was just a yard or so wide. Steele turning that down nicely for Steinrod. And a chance now for the Pole Comaneci. Steele on the far side, and a corner off Gary Chillis. Keeper. Played in again, knocked away, but if the Chelsea players... Oh, and here's Walker, faced just by the goalkeeper. And that is number 3, Clive Walker. Well, that's his second goal and Chelsea's third. Their fans really could have asked no more than this afternoon. Walker taking that ball just inside the Oldham half, and he was completely through and clear. McDonald came out, a nice controlled lob there by Clive Walker, and then gently bouncing into the back of the net. Chelsea 3, Oldham 0, and the second goal of the game for Clive Walker. Well, just before that goal, the crowd were cheering, and I would have thought it must have transferred itself to the Chelsea players. They must have known that things were happening in their favour somewhere else. And what's going on here almost seems anticlimax by the reactions of the crowd from the news that's going on elsewhere. But here we have Heaton for Oldham. Steinrod. And it might go anywhere. In the end, it comes here for Steele. And Steinrod jumping at an opponent there. And a free kick for Chelsea. confusing it must be for the Chelsea players as well, because they've no way of knowing what the news is that the crowd know. And of course all they know is that they have to keep their noses in front here today, which they're doing very successfully with 3-0 the scoreline. And now with 6 minutes to go. Walker, it might fall for him. Fillery trying to blast one in from way outside the penalty area. A goal kick to Oldham. Policemen down in that tunnel, I think, suspecting as we come near to the end of the game that there might be a pitch invasion from delighted Chelsea fans. But at the moment it's Heaton making the running for Oldham, playing it across there towards Steele, trying to stab it in there for the Polish Koenichi, but he completely missed his kick. Well, he was annoyed with himself, and he's had a really good game in the middle of the field, actually. He looks a very good player indeed, but that was a terrible miss. The ball being played back nicely for him. And he completely miscued. Try up there, nodded on once more towards Clive Walker. But David Holt putting it away for a Chelsea throw. Well into time, added on for injuries. And there goes the final whistle. It's 3-0 for Chelsea. 2 by Clive Walker, 1 by Mike Fillery. As the crowd swarms onto this pitch. Well, they've had an afternoon where they've seen Chelsea win by 3-0. But of course, so much depends on what's happened elsewhere. The celebration certainly would be premature. But it's the end of a season that promises an awful lot for Chelsea, with manager Jeff Hurst and a young side that clearly intends to go places. So 2 goals for Clive Walker, 1 for Mike Fillery, and with the crowd on the pitch at Stamford Bridge still not knowing whether next season will bring them 2nd Division or 1st Division football, a final scoreline here that reads Chelsea